What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm almost not sick anymore. That's good. I'm on my way out. It's been a week of me pretending like I'm gonna either get really, really sick or get better. And here's the problem with that is you just want to know. Like, if I'm gonna get sick, just let me get crazy, insane sick and put me down. Put me all the way down for, a couple days. I can handle that. I've done that before. But when I'm on that cusp of almost sick, it's like at the top of the roller coaster where it keeps kind of, and you want to just get to the top and you're going to come back down. And even if you're scared, you're still going to get there. That's not what you're worried about anymore. I couldn't do it. I couldn't turn the corner. Because I feel like when I was younger, I would just power through sickness. If I knew I was going to get sick, I would say, I'm going to go work out. I'm going to sweat this shit. I'm not a meathead. You're a meathead. You don't even fucking know what shit I'm doing. All right. And then I learned as I've gotten older, like when you get sick, you got to just batten down the hatches, chill out, rest, recover. But then I did that for like 3 days. I did that for like 3 days. And I felt better, and then I would feel kind of worse. And it just kept me from going to do stuff. So I was like, I'm not working out. I'm not getting up as much. And it's like, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta just say fuck it. And just go get the workout in. Go get my sets in. And if I get sick, I get sick. And drink more caffeine. Lots and lots of caffeine. By the way, weird thing about California, sometimes the power just goes out for no apparent fucking reason. That's dope, dude. I was watching the football game because, again, meathead here. Saints, Vikes, it's back and forth. I'm a Saints guy. I like the Saints. The Steve Gleason thing was always kind of cool. I don't really give a shit because if they're not the Seahawks, go fuck yourself. But this game is like an intense game, and all of a sudden, power's out. And now I'm watching on the phone. Shout out to my boy Isaac. He's got his phone going. But I've never had a nice enough phone to watch anything live without looking like the inside of an asshole. Like my phone, look at this thing. Look at this piece of shit. This is like an iPhone 2. It's got, the first day I got it, I went to the beach. By the way, beach in Chicago, which means just, a pond, some fake sand next to some fresh water, which is actually kind of nice. Like Michigan. Shout out Lake Michigan. I just scratched it straight down the screen. I was so dumb. I was like, there's no way I could have scratched my phone. There's no way I could have done that. No way I could have scratched it the first day I got it, right? No chance. I thought it was a little hair. There's like a little hair on there. And then, nope. Scratch all the way down the center. Like when a little rock hits your windshield and it just kind of starts to splinter. I've had that now for like that now. Having a heat stroke because it's hot as balls in my room because I gotta turn. Well, I don't have to turn anything on. I have a candle going and I have the window open to get some good. This natural light's pretty good here, isn't it? It's pretty fucking great. But I'm wearing a hood. Because it was colder in the living room, and then I came in here, and now it's hot. Now I'm starting to sweat really bad, but I have the hood on, and I've committed to my hood being on for the podcast, and I want continuity to keep going forward, so. By the way, can we acknowledge this fucking new heat stick? Look at this thing. Look at this fucking mic. Look at it. Can you see it? It's hot. This is the hot stick. This is the hot stick, dude. Look at it. I plug it in, it's got an LED light. I don't know how it's going to look. It looks kind of cool, like, in person, but then you know how when you take a picture of something, and, like, it's always the moon. You take a picture of the moon, and it looks nothing like the way you saw it in real life. It just looks like like a little bleach stain on somebody's jeans. That's how it looks. Be like, oh, man, you should have had to be there. But had to be there stories are the worst. It means you're a bad storyteller. If someone tells a story longer than 15 seconds, and it ends with, I had to be there. No, you had to have a punchline. You didn't get me there. Take me there with your story. Get me there. Get me where you were when that happened so I can enjoy it at least 30%. If I can get 30% of the enjoyment that you had when it happened, great. If not, stop telling me stories. My point is, the mic looks cool in person, and it might look like shit on camera, and I don't really care because it sounds great on the mic. And most of my listeners listen here are just listeners. They're not really watching. The YouTube videos aren't doing great. But the YouTube videos are getting like 3 views, and they're all my mom on different computers. That's what it is. You know, it's kind of cold out here in LA for like a couple weeks. And by cold, I mean 60. It was 60 degrees. And we're like, oh my God, this is just crazy. This is insane. I can't even do it. And it gets a little bit sunnier. It's like 70. We're like, whew, getting better. Getting better. Dude, it's 2 degrees in Chicago. 2 degrees. I don't miss that part at all. I miss the boys, kind of. I miss, the 4 a.m. stuff. Dude, I haven't been drinking. I feel really good. Like, I'm kind of got sick, but that's kind of what happens when you go to a job where they don't send anybody home that has the flu. They just let everybody, oh, you're so sick you're sweating? Oh. Come bring people food and drinks and work in tight, closed quarters with your coworkers. And let's see if you don't get the entire business sick. Sound good? Okay. Great. But other than this, I haven't been drinking that much. I got a little fucked up on New Year's. Oh, by the way, how was your New Year's? I asked that as if I give a shit. I don't. I stopped asking open-ended questions to people I don't care about. I don't ask, how was your New Year's to somebody I don't give a shit about. I just say, Happy New Year. Period. That's it. That's the entire conversation. Hope your New Year's, actually, I don't give a shit how it was. Happy New Year. I hope your New Year's is happy, but not really. That's kind of where I'm at. I did get a little wasted on New Year's because I wanted to. I like New Year's. I like counting down. I like a fresh start. Even though nothing really changed, I didn't set any resolutions or decide to make any big changes. I think you're kind of a cuck. If you're the kind of person who is like, look, 2020 is gonna be my year. I'm gonna fucking do it better. I'm gonna stop going out every night of the week with my girlfriends and getting fucking drunk and wasted and sucking that guy's cock. I'm not gonna suck that guy's cock anymore. Actually, you know what? No more sucking cock for me in 2020. I'm done sucking dick. No one really brags about that. No one. Like, you only brag about that to someone that you're trying to do that to. Like, guys don't sit around like, man, I love eating pussy, right? It's like, are you trying to fuck me? What are you saying? You want to eat my pussy? Don't do that. Stop saying that, Tom. You're disgusting. I love eating pussy. Love that. Dude, I worked in Iowa at a golf course. The golf pro there, I think his name was Tom or Tim or some fucking white guy named Ken, maybe. One day he came in and we were drinking behind the bar because no rules. And he was just talking about, just unprompted. We didn't ask him to talk about this. He just came in hot. And he's like, man, I love eating pussy, dude. I'll tell you what, I love it. I love the taste of it. I love the smell. I love all of it. It doesn't matter. The smellier, the better. It's like, dude, you're 49. And I'm 23. So please, turn around, go back to the little golf shop, find a 7-iron, and shove it in your tear duct. Just fucking jam it in there, because you're making me uncomfortable. It takes a lot. And the thing is, I'm such a friendly dude behind the bar. I'll be like, yeah, man, fucking pussy's cool. I don't love the smell sometimes because they have a workout, and then, like, I know I don't smell good after a workout, so I wouldn't have anybody want to, taste the inside of me after a workout. So I guess we're not really on the same point. Yeah, you do love it more than me. Maybe you do love pussy more than me. You love eating pussy more than me. Congrats. But you're also a fat divorcee. Divorcee? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My point is, we don't brag about that. Like, you would only talk about that in front of somebody you're trying to have sex with. And if that's your move, you might be me in 2014, 13, 12, yesterday. Just like, yeah, talking to a girl like, yeah, I'll change my voice sometimes. Like, yeah, it's for me. If I'm gonna, it's for me. It's for me. Not for you. It's for me. I love it. And the thing is, if you're talking to a woman and she's into it, she's not into that. She's not into what you just said. She's into you. And then she's just going to let you say all this stupid shit. That's what happens. That's what it is. Whenever you have whenever you're into somebody, they're into you, you just put up with the shit they say. Because I know that I've just said dumb shit early on, in seeing someone, because I thought it was cool, and I'm trying to be smooth. Yeah, I'm going to drop my voice a little bit and talk to you. Yeah. But she's just has that mirror up. She's like, I'm going to let this guy fuck me. And I don't care that he talked about how he's got high arches in his feet and how he used to run track in college. I did like that. I want him to be smart, but like, and fast and funny. But like, I just want to fuck him. Women, you guys have it pretty good. Did you know women can just decide to never sleep with someone that they're not attracted to? Isn't that crazy? Women can just make the decision, like, I'm not going to fuck anybody for my entire life that I don't think is attractive. And they'll just do that. Women won't fuck men they're attracted to. Like, the guy will want to fuck them. They'll be attracted to them. They're like, no, you're going to have to wait. I'm going to make you wait. It's like, what? You let me fuck you. What do you mean? You can fuck me if you want. That's fine. Let's do that. Guys, we don't have that luxury. You know what it takes a guy to have sex with somebody he's not attracted to? Like 7 to 10 beers. That's it. 7 to 10 beers and we're just, all right. No, 7 to 10 beers and then that girl shows you some form of like interest. She could be like, hey. And then the drunk guy's like, all right, you live near here? No, the Uber's fucking $75, but no, I'll pay for it. You can just Venmo me later. No, it's cool. Let's get out of here. I had a girl one time, true story, in college. We were out drinking, and she was a friend of a friend, right? I knew her. She was a friend of my good friend, Hannah Potter. Nice girl. She's not listening. It's fine. Hannah's a nice lady. By the way, Hannah, Hana, it's Hannah. Don't be pretentious. It's not Blair. It's Blair. All right? Just fucking say it the better way. But Hannah and then her friend, I won't say her name, but she's a nice girl. We're out drinking, and I kind of got the vibe that she was into me, but I was just kind of like doing my own thing. I was kind of a new single guy on my own, just like, I'm trying to get. I'm 22, I think 21, 22, so I don't really know. I can't really read a room very well. So if a girl was into me, I just didn't know it. And if a girl wasn't into me, I would just assume that she was into me, and then I would hit on the hot bartender for the first 6 months of being 21, because you don't know that their job is to get you to pay for their to just, hey, spend money on me, you idiot fuck, and then you just do. This girl, bar's closed. We're getting ready to go home, and this is pre-Uber, so we're calling cabs. And I live kind of far out outside of this. Is back in my Pullman, Washington days. Shout out WSU, go Cougs. And we're out there, and she's with me. She's like, "Hey, where do you live?" I'm like, "Oh, I live up, northwest." And she's like, "Oh, okay, let's split a cab." I'm like, "Great. I don't want to spend $20 on a cab. Let's go halvesies. I go to my place, you go to your place." That's how dumb I am. She's like, "Yeah, split a cab." Get in the cab, and in the cab, I'm like, "So you live by me? That's cool." She's like, "Oh no, I live on the other. I live south." I'm like, "Well, that's not halfway between." And then we get to my place, and I'm like, "All right, have a good night." And I get out of the cab. I pay my $10 or whatever it was, $5. And I get out of the cab, and I go up to my place. And then I hear the door close, and the cab turn around. The cab's gone. She's walking up behind me. I'm like, she just made this decision? You can just do that? And I remember being so impressed at the confidence to, like, we haven't really been flirting, we haven't hooked up before, barely hugged, but she just made the decision. This guy's drunk enough to fuck me. And lo and behold, we do the thing. Great. I did not even think about doing it with her until that second. That's amazing. God, you can't do that. That's assault. You can't do that. Guys can't do that. Guys, if you go with a girl, you split an Uber, and then you get out at her stop and try to follow her inside, she's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? This is like super weird. Get out of here. Fucking get out." She could be attracted to that guy. And just him making that play, she'd be like, "You thought you were gonna fuck me? Well, yeah, you thought about it too. What we just talked about the entire night was about like fucking each other and shit." Wow, that's not what I'm at. It's like, all right, well, you're kind of an asshole. So, but I just love that was her move. I'm just going to follow this guy home. I'm just going to like night stalker this guy and then he's going to fuck me. And she was right. I did. It was awesome. Fun fact. Women who ride horses professionally, like the ones that go around the cones and shit, they'll get you, yeah. We never did it again. Maybe we should have. I don't know. I don't even think we're friends on Facebook anymore. That's how long it's been. It's so weird to think about people you used to, like, you had sex with recently. Like, I was thinking earlier about a girl. I was like, because you're trying to go through your Rolodex of, like, times you hooked up at certain places. It helps me to think about, okay, when I lived here, who did I sleep with in that place? And I was thinking about that, my old place in Chicago. And there was one time where I went to this other girl's place. Actually, I'm not going to do that. There's too many. Blair, stop telling sex stories. Don't make that your thing. Don't be that kind of guy. I think you're better than that. I'm not better than that, but I'm not going to do that on this episode. I'm going to keep it a little bit shorter. But hey, the heat stick right here, this thing, that sound quality is good. Real good. Cool? We're good? We're good? Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna fuck off. I'm gonna take this goddamn hoodie off because I'm sweating. I'm out of here. Let's go. Later. Have a good New Year. I don't care.